Welcome to my Passion Travel channel, the channel specializing in street food and travel. Brochettes de fruits de mer, grilled skewers of seafood like shrimp or fish. Recipe for preparing brochettes de fruits de mer. Ingredients: assorted seafood, shrimp, fish fillets, squid, etc. Lemon juice, olive oil, garlic, minced salt and pepper to taste skewers, metal or soaked wooden skewers. Instructions: prepare the seafood. If using shrimp, peel and devein them. If using fish fillets, cut them into bite-sized chunks. Clean and prepare any other seafood accordingly. Marinate the seafood. In a bowl, combine the seafood with lemon juice, olive oil, minced garlic, salt, and pepper. Mix well to ensure the seafood is evenly coated. Let it marinate for at least 30 minutes to allow the flavors to meld. Skewer the seafood. Once marinated, thread the marinated seafood onto skewers, alternating different types if desired. Make sure to leave some space between each piece to ensure even cooking. Preheat the grill. Preheat your grill to medium-high heat. If using a charcoal grill, make sure the coals are evenly distributed and have reached a medium-high temperature. Grill the skewers. Place the skewers on the preheated grill and cook for about 3-4 minutes on each side, or until the seafood is cooked through and has a slight char. Be careful not to overcook the seafood, as it can become tough and rubbery. Serve hot. Once cooked, remove the skewers from the grill and transfer them to a serving platter. You can garnish them with additional lemon wedges and fresh herbs if desired. Serve the brochettes de fruits de mer hot, either as an appetizer or as part of a main meal. Agasheke, grilled tilapia fish. Agasheke, which indeed is grilled tilapia fish, a popular dish in Rwanda. Ingredients: fresh tilapia fish, whole or filleted depending on preference. Lemon or lime wedges. Salt to taste, black pepper to taste. Cooking oil, preferably vegetable oil or any oil suitable for grilling. Optional: chopped fresh herbs, such as parsley or cilantro, for garnish instructions. Clean the tilapia fish thoroughly, removing scales, innards, and gills. Rinse the fish under cold water and pat dry with paper towels. If using whole fish, make diagonal cuts along both sides of the fish, about 1 inch apart. This helps the fish cook more evenly and allows the seasonings to penetrate. Rub both sides of the tilapia fish with salt, black pepper, and a squeeze of lemon or lime juice. You can also add any additional seasonings or marinades according to your preference. Preheat your grill to medium-high heat. If using a charcoal grill, make sure the coals are hot and have burned down to a white ash. Brush the grill grates lightly with cooking oil to prevent the fish from sticking. Place the seasoned tilapia fish directly onto the grill grates. If grilling whole fish, you can use a fish basket or wrap the fish in aluminum foil to prevent it from falling apart. Grill the fish for about 5-7 minutes on each side, depending on the thickness of the fish, until it is cooked through and easily flakes with a fork. Baste the fish with additional oil or lemon juice if desired while grilling. Once the tilapia fish is cooked to perfection, carefully remove it from the grill using a spatula or fish turner. Transfer the grilled tilapia fish to a serving platter and garnish with fresh chopped herbs if desired. Serve the agasheke hot with additional lemon or lime wedges on the side for squeezing over the fish. Brochettes de Banane, grilled banana skewers. Brochettes de Banane is a tasty Rwandan street food made from grilled bananas. Here's a simple recipe to prepare them. Ingredients: ripe but firm bananas, The sweeter variety, like plantains, work best. Wooden skewers, soaked in water for at least 30 minutes to prevent burning honey or sugar. Optional for extra sweetness. Instructions. Peel the bananas and cut them into chunks or slices, depending on your preference. If using plantains, make sure they are ripe, but still firm. Thread the banana pieces onto the soaked wooden skewers, placing them close together, but not too tightly packed. If desired, drizzle honey or sprinkle sugar over the banana skewers for added sweetness. This step is optional, especially if the bananas are already very ripe and sweet. Preheat your grill or grill pan to medium-high heat. If using an outdoor grill, make sure the grates are clean and lightly oiled to prevent sticking. Carefully place the banana skewers on the preheated grill, ensuring they are spaced apart to allow for even cooking. Grill the bananas for about 2-3 minutes on each side, or until they are caramelized and lightly charred. Once the bananas are cooked to your liking, remove them from the grill and transfer them to a serving plate. Serve the brochettes de banane hot as a delightful and sweet street snack or dessert. Brochettes de fruits de mer, grilled skewers of seafood like shrimp or fish. Samosas, triangular pastries filled with spiced vegetables or meat. Samosas are a popular street food, not just in Rwanda, but across various cultures. Here's a recipe to make samosas. Ingredients. For the dough: 2 cups all-purpose flour, 1-2 teaspoons salt, 4 tablespoons vegetable oil water, as needed. For the filling: 2 medium potatoes, boiled, peeled, and diced, 1 cup green peas, fresh or frozen, 1 medium onion, finely chopped, 2 green chilies, finely chopped, adjust according to taste, 1 teaspoon ginger garlic paste, 1 teaspoon cumin seeds, 1 teaspoon coriander powder, 1-2 teaspoon turmeric powder, 1-2 teaspoon garam masala salt. To taste, 2 tablespoons vegetable oil. For frying: vegetable oil for deep frying instructions. Start by preparing the dough. In a large mixing bowl, combine the all-purpose flour, salt, and vegetable oil. Mix well until the oil is evenly distributed. Gradually add water, little by little, and knead the mixture into a smooth and firm dough. Cover the dough with a damp cloth and let it rest for about 30 minutes. While the dough is resting, prepare the filling. Heat 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil in a pan over medium heat. Add the cumin seeds and allow them to splutter. Add the finely chopped onions and green chilies to the pan. Sauté until the onions turn translucent. Stir in the ginger garlic paste and sauté for another minute until fragrant. Add the diced potatoes and green peas to the pan. Mix well. Sprinkle the coriander powder, turmeric powder, garam masala, and salt over the potato mixture. Stir to combine and cook for a few minutes until the spices are well incorporated. Remove the pan from the heat and let the filling mixture cool down to room temperature. Once the dough has rested, divide it into small, equal-sized balls. Roll each ball into a thin circle, about 6 inches in diameter, using a rolling pin. Cut each rolled-out circle in half to form 2 semicircles. Take 1 semicircle and fold it into a cone shape, sealing the edges with a little water. Fill the cone with a spoonful of the prepared potato pea filling, ensuring not to overfill it. Seal the open end of the cone tightly, pressing the edges together to form a triangular pocket. Repeat the process with the remaining dough and filling. Heat vegetable oil for deep frying in a deep pan or fryer over medium-high heat. Once the oil is hot, carefully slide the prepared samosas into the hot oil, a few at a time, without overcrowding the pan. Fry the samosas until they turn golden brown and crispy on all sides, turning them occasionally for even frying. Once fried, remove the samosas from the oil using a slotted spoon and transfer them to a plate lined with paper towels to drain excess oil. Serve the hot and crispy samosas with your favorite dipping sauce or chutney, Ibihaza, grilled corn on the cob. Ibihaza is indeed a popular Rwandan street food made from grilled corn on the cob. Here's a simple recipe to prepare it. Ingredients: fresh corn on the cob, still in the husk, butter or margarine, optional salt, optional, lemon wedges, optional. Instructions: peel back the husks of the corn, but leave them attached at the base. Remove the silk, the fine threads, from the corn. If desired, spread butter or margarine over the kernels of the corn and sprinkle with salt. Pull the husks back over the corn and tie them with a piece of the husk or kitchen twine to secure them. Preheat your grill to medium heat. Place the prepared corn on the cob directly on the grill grates. Grill the corn, turning occasionally, for about 10-15 minutes, or until the kernels are tender and lightly charred. Once cooked, carefully remove the corn from the grill and let it cool for a few minutes. Serve the ibihaza hot with lemon wedges on the side for squeezing over the corn if desired.